Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the individual speakers, commentators, guests, experts, and our hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the network broadcaster channel and or program's policy or the views held by this network broadcaster channel or program. The network broadcaster channel or program cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
Hello, Fem Talk Nation. Happy Women's History Month. All right, let's bring in the ladies of Fem Talk. We've got Dr. Melissa Simmons.
Hello, Fem Talk Nation.
Hello. And we have Shima Shishi Talks.
Hello, Fem
Talker. Yes, all right, let's get into it. Dr. Melissa, take us away.
Well, hello. It is Happy Women's History Month. Yay, women, we rock. Yes, we do. And we just want to celebrate everyone. And just being a woman in this day and age is a feat to be celebrated, right? And we're excited about just being able to celebrate each other, celebrate accomplishments. So on your own, celebrate your own women that has made history for you. So I encourage y'all to do that for your special women. And that being said, I have a question of the day, FemTalk question. Ready? Oh, okay, we don't have the little thing coming up. Okay, and there go my Man History Month.
Blooper reel.
So, the man behind the woman, huh?
So the men behind the women. Amen. Yes. So what we want to do is ask you, FemTalk, who is the best Black female actress of all time?
Of all time, yeah.
I have to sit back.
All time. Ain't that something?
I don't know if I have. You know, girls, I have a hard time with favorites.
I know you do. You want to have 15.
I know. I love everybody.
Yeah.
I can't pick.
Top three.
Top three.
I'll start because I mentioned one of mine last episode,
did. That's
right? So I'll have to mention Angela Bassett again because she's definitely one of my all-time favorites.
One of your all-time favorites.
She's got grace. She's got elegance. She's an amazing actress. She's fit as ever, and she's versatile.
Yes, she can do. Who doesn't she do well? Right?
Mm-hmm. She does all roles well.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, Shima, just give us one of your top 15.
Not top 15.
Just one.
I'm going to put two women together because I find that they are similar. One thing I can say that Angela Bassett doesn't give me in every genre is humor. She gives me intensity no matter what she's in, whether it's drama or romance, even in some of the romance. She doesn't do humor, but you know, I'm always looking for something to make me laugh and give me all those oxytocins. But these two ladies are great. What'd you say?
I said serotonin.
Serotonin.
Okay, serotonin.
It's different, right?
Oxytocin. Trouble. No, so these two ladies are similar. One, it does have those drama chops. And she can bring it, but they both have a lightness to them that's just funny and lovely, and I like their friendship. It is Regina Hall and just annihilate them.
Oh,
I
Love
love
those
them
two as
together.
well.
I love them apart.
Yeah.
They just are. They seem so genuine when you see them on the screen.
They are. I like that. I like that one. Very good. Very good. Love it, love it, love it. Well, I wanted to start off there because what we're going to do tonight is in celebration of Women's History Month, we are going to go through the top 20 best female Black actresses of all time. And we're going to go through the top 10 best female singers of all time.
Woo! Before doing so, though, don't you want to ask the question?
The FEM talk question.
I do. I don't have it right now.
I'll give you the question and you proceed. It says,
yes.
how do you set boundaries with family members who constantly overstep, especially when they mean well?
Ooh.
All right.
Who wants to start that one off?
Look, I'm going to take a sip.
Well, depending on who they are, sometimes you want to acknowledge that they are trying to provide you with good advice or wisdom or whatever. You try to. We're all human. Sometimes we don't take that road, because I have to say that I am quick to be like, well, that's you, that's not me. Or did I ask you? Or anything under that umbrella. But sometimes, and whoever asked this question, even if you preface it with the understanding that they are providing you with wisdom and for your best interest, they may not hear you say, I understand that you're saying this for blah, 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 because you love me, because you've been through it, because they may not hear all of that. But out of respect, I say that. But then don't tiptoe around what you don't want. Say, when you say that aggravates me, that hurts me, that bothers me, or whatever. I don't necessarily need to hear this.
I'm going to come from a totally different perspective on this. Because you know how I like to do it. Understood what you said, right? But I feel like everything needs to be internal now, right? Like there needs to be boundaries that you set within so that you are unbothered by, right? Whatever the comments are, regardless of how the person feels. And then you can say, thank you. And it depends on who it is, how you respond. It depends on who it is and how you respond. Because I have this thing with my mom and she laughs at me, right? Because my mom is my mom. So she's going to give it to me no matter what. Right. But I have this thing with her. Right. And it's joking. I love my mother. I respect her very much. But I'll say, mind your business, lady. Right. You know, like it's just
a way
that we have now. But if it's somebody else, right? Because me and my mom, that's just what we do together. But if it's someone else that's giving some advice, you don't have to take it. Right.
No.
So set the boundaries within, because you can say, thank you. I appreciate your commentary. And you can move on. You don't have to, everything does not have to be so deeply absorbed, right?
Well,
so I feel like the boundaries, it doesn't matter who they are, though, really. The boundaries.
I said, what if they continue to do it all the time?
All the time? You always have a choice to remove yourself from somebody's space. That's number one.
Right.
So when it comes to, it being external, you can always remove yourself, right? But I feel like you don't have to absorb everything that everybody's saying and take it so deeply to heart. I appreciate your comments. I thank you. And you move on. Absolutely. Right? Because really, this is where it matters. Internally is where it matters. How you allow it to affect you is where it really matters. Yeah. If that person is driving you crazy and getting on your nerves, well, then you may have to take some other type of action to create the boundaries. But you can always move out of someone else's space.
That's true.
I agree. I think the relationship of the person, it gets more complicated. Mother-daughter, relationships always brings those kind of intensities. I think I like how you say you've created a way where you let your mom know, okay, you know, we're okay, you know, and you have created a boundary that's respectful. I think getting to that point is the hard part. It's the hard part. I do believe that, you know, that you have to learn how to, in a respectful, and even if it's not okay, mom daughter relationships is one thing, but it could be a family member, it could be a good friend. I think you have to create a way to say, you know what, if I needed that, I'll come to you next. You know what I'm saying? And politely reserve, yeah, you know, politely reserve the right to say, you know what, you know, hold that thought, and you know, as I move through this, maybe we could talk later. Yeah. So that you kind of tell them, I'm not ready for that. And respectfully kind of move it on. I think if they become, you know, disrespectful in having to tell you something, then I think then you have to reevaluate that relationship.
Yeah.
Some people create, and I will say this, sometimes you create relationships where a person is always giving you advice. Where you say you created a relationship with somebody and you were in need at that time when you had the relationship. So they're used to always telling you what to do, right? And giving their opinion. And then you mature enough where you don't need that anymore. And I think that in relationships like that, now, okay, I'm over it. I'm over you telling me what to do. I think then a conversation is needed. Because,
absolutely.
Roles switch in friendships sometimes and in certain relationships. And I think that sometimes is not so much that I'm always telling you what to do, but the roles switch. I don't need your advice all the time no more. So I think you have to see where they're coming from and see what the relationship always was and, you know, was in the past. And now that could be what needs to be adjusted, is the relationship, not so much telling you what to do.
Yeah.
I laugh because I'm quick to, you know, say something slick, say something smart. Oh, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna get married? Where your husband at?
Right. You know? and that's I think a fun way to do it. But I do think depending on the relationship, you do have to
you have to stop them.
You have to stop it and say, I don't appreciate that. And I know for me that's hard. But
you know why it's hard too? Like you said, it depends on the relationship. Because, and I think you and I talked about this a lot. I can even remember being in leadership positions in jobs and having older people report to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I got to be careful because I'm always respectful of their age and their, you know, wisdom and whatever. So in the beginning, I would shy away from telling them certain things. So when you encounter those people now, those type of people in your life, your mom, your aunts or neighbors or whoever who are older or who've been around, someone you would always hold in a different regard, it kind of halts you to just say, okay, don't ask me that anymore.
Right.
You want to find a way so they understand I don't need you to constantly ask me that or for you to provide me with that.
Yeah, and here's the thing about that part though, right? There's always a way to be respectful in how you communicate, right? The delivery is just as important as, you know, what you're actually saying. So there's always a way to find a way to be able to, you know, kind of set your position, right? Say what your position is without being disrespectful, you know, and be confident in what you're saying. Yeah, and be able to be confident and bold in what you're saying and still be respectful about it, right? Where you're not damaging the relationship with that person, but you're allowing them to understand that this is the boundary, right? Nick was saying in that comment to explain the boundary, right? So this is the boundary. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Explain the boundaries. And I think, and you know, and then I think there is then unfortunately a moment to move on because I think some people don't want to hear the boundary. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Some people won't stop. And I think that is when you have to then reevaluate the relationship and make a decision. Because, there is a level of abuse some people are used to giving.
Right. That's true. That's true. Which is why my first comment is really important, right? You have to create the boundaries internally first. Right? So that you can manage whatever that relationship is, or manage how you decide to, use the boundary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you decide to take action on what that boundary is.
So I think some people, and just on the opposite side, just for a moment, especially somebody that, like all of us, that when people come to us for advice, I've learned to kind of be more quiet and let you ask me, and then sometimes depending on what you ask, I go, are you ready for me to tell you? I kind of warn them, do you really want to hear what I have to say?
That's good.
Because I think that's also the responsibility of the person giving the advice too, is that, there's a saying, there's a scripture that says, don't throw your pearls at swine, meaning if you do have wisdom to give, make sure you give it well.
Yeah.
So if the person doesn't want to hear what you have to say, quiet your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
And some people have to be ready to do that, right? Like there's a lot of people who don't know how to just be quiet.
It's learned. I had a good lesson one time.
Yeah.
Where I was giving a lot of advice and I got burned. And I was hurt. And I said, I will never do that again.
Now, I do have to say, I'll share a lot. I am hard on everybody knows. Well, no, everybody knows. I'm hard on my sister. So I'm always like, oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do this. Because, I think I'm a little more social and out there more than she is. So I always come back with stuff I learned. And I'm like, oh, you should do this. You do this. And it was my great mentor, our great mentor to me. And after I told her, I said this and I've tried this and I tried this. She said, who asked you?
I love it.
I mean, we were out to dinner. We were just sitting having a good time. Yeah. And when she said it, she stumped me.
Yeah.
And she wasn't trying to be disrespectful or facetious, but she was like, who asked you? Seriously. If that is what she wants to do, or if that is the life she wants to lead and she's okay with it, and who said that you have to be the fixer or the writer of that?
And I always think about it this way, right? Who says that you're right? What's right for you is not necessarily right for somebody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's that?
So some advice to the person that gives, you have to be careful and know that it's something that is wanted at the same time.
Right. Exactly.
So there you go.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Good question.
Good topic.
Good topic. Good question. Okay, are y'all ready for the main event?
I was trying to rack my brain while you guys are talking, but I don't know. Narrowing it down. But I'm glad the list is 20 and not 2.
Now I'm gonna give you, just to give you, and I want, and again, if you have any honorable mentions, throw them in there. But number 20, we're gonna start with number 20, and again, these are actresses. Black actresses, the best of all time. Number 20, Pam Grier.
Timeless. Maybe we should throw a word out.
Timeless.
What comes to mind?
What comes to mind? And again,
bold, bad.
Like Foxy Brown brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was one of her roles, right?
Yeah.
Foxy Brown. But she was a bad mamma jamma. I thought that was the song made after her. Bad mamma jamma. That's a bad mamma jamma.
That's right.
Unapologetically sexy.
Yes. Even as she got older, still that sexiness about her, right?
Absolutely.
19, Paula Patton.
I wouldn't have put her on the list. I'm gonna give her whimsical.
Whimsical.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you think about all of her, she has a quite a plethora of movies out there. You'll be surprised if you start looking up what she does.
Now, question before we move on: wasn't she in Precious? Or was that? Yeah, wasn't she in Precious?
I don't think she did.
I don't think so. No,
that was Mariah Carey.
Then
that was her, because she was a counselor.
I'm gonna look that up.
We need to look that one up. That'd be interesting.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Right.
Producer, help.
But because you said Precious, and she's actually not on the list. Monique.
Oh,
not on the list.
She was. It was Paula Patton in Precious.
Paula Patton. But good. I mean, again, I think she's more diverse than people think.
Yeah.
But number 18, Thaddeus Newton.
Tandy Newton.
Oh, I like her. Very intense actress.
Yes. If you think about, again, these are people that kind of, they're in almost everything. You always see them come in and out of different movies and stuff like that.
I'm really surprised to hear that name on that list.
Yeah.
Lupita Nyong'o. Wrong. Lupita, and she's an up and coming. She has so many more roles to do.
Yeah.
But as you see, she has
many great ones already.
Yes, the one with the no noise and when you talk about Wakanda Forever, Black Panther,
12 Years a Slave.
She's going. I mean, she's bringing it.
Yeah,
she is bringing it.
Yeah.
16, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah.
I'm back in the day, the recent activities has
kind of jaded us a little bit.
Kind of jaded us on Jada, but
you got to think about it. We didn't have a whole lot of Black movies when she was really doing well, so it was great to see her.
Yeah,
and
she was carried off.
Versatile,
very versatile. Has been able to play a number.
Yeah. Can't forget about things like Matrix and.
Yes. See, when you start thinking, you go, okay.
Because what I was thinking. Are we just talking about? I was getting ready to say I'm going to get you, sucker, but that's not it. Whatever that other one.
Get that one too. And I think and what I do want to say, and I know we can get to a few of the different things in terms of people and reasons. The options for great movies is not out. Let's be honest, they're just not out there, especially for the Black actress.
That's right.
So sometimes I'm going to get you suckers what they do, right? And sometimes you do it really good. And one of the ones on the list, very high, has done a lot of those roles too.
Okay.
But her acting chops have come to play. 15, J Hud.
I like J Hud as an actress.
Yeah, she is an Oscar winner too. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Has also played a few movies. Again, I think she can act when given the opportunity.
Yes.
Yep.
Loved her on stage on plays.
Dreamgirls.
So I definitely love Dreamgirls. So
yeah.
So again, 14, Sanaa Lathan.
I love her.
Yeah.
She has yet to do the breakout role, in my opinion. She has yet to do that role. I think she can. But she's one of our staple Black actresses.
I'd like to see her in a physical role. Still beautiful, but maybe something Marvel. Or
action, some type of action film.
That would be interesting. She makes you think of the Nia Longs, who's not on this list, but again, staple, like
that,
that kind of person. So again, I love Sanaa, and she is the quintessential Black role actress, right? Got a role, she gets it. 13. Carrie Ellis. Did I say her? Yes.
Carrie Ellis.
Carrie Ellis.
Am I saying her? No, I combined two. I combined two names.
Is that Kerry Washington?
Kerry Washington and Tracy Ellis.
No, I combine. I know exactly the name. Give me a second. Let me get that. Because I don't.
Wait, I'll give you some whole music.
Elise.
Oh, okay.
I said, yeah.
Jeopardy.
Are you talking about?
Okay, we're gonna get to that one back. We're gonna get back to that one. It is Elise. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I did two names.
I don't know what Elise's last name is, but I know who you're talking about.
I know. I think y'all know who I'm talking about. We're gonna get her name.
Kimberly Elise.
Kimberly
Elise. There it goes.
Thank you,
Kimberly
Google.
Elise. I totally put two names together, but it's Kimberly Elise.
Yeah.
Sorry out there, Kimberly Elise.
Yeah.
But
yes, she
does
phenomenal
actress.
Well.
She is the one. She is the one. I'm mad.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Yeah.
And played it beautifully.
She does drama well.
Very well. Very good actress. Yeah. Again, would love to have seen her in a serious role because she can do that. The Scorned Woman. I love that.
She plays the Scorned Woman.
I love that one. She is the quintessential Scorned Woman.
Absolutely.
But again, another one that I think if she got the role, she could win an Oscar.
Yeah.
I think she has Oscar potential.
Definitely.
Meaning with the right role, she can cover it.
Because like she's been in a few roles that have like slight humor and she can carry a joke. She's not the deliverer, but she can carry one.
Yeah.
So it keeps it kind of funny. Like she contributes to it as opposed to carrying it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, again, you talk about her, who's not on this list, is somebody like Oprah Winfrey. She's not on the list.
No, she
I don't think Oprah has enough acting opportunities, but the roles she has taken on, good.
Outside of Sophia, Sophia outshined everything, almost everything she did on television, except broadcasting.
Yeah, so it's been limited. It's been limited, but again, she's been out there. Obviously, she can run, make her own movies, but she's been out there. Oh, so let's get to 12. Number 12, Tessa Thompson. Love me some Tessa. She's done some amazing roles.
You gotta name something because I'm
movies, yeah.
Oh well, okay. Creed. She's in Creed 1, 2.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay.
She is in Guardian. Not she's in the Avengers.
She is also in a movie called Sophie's Love.
Yes, I was going to say one of her breakout roles is Sophie's Love.
Yes,
that was so well done.
She's in the Thor and Avengers movie.
Yes, can act. Yeah. I mean, her acting chops are spot on.
Yeah.
Wait, what about the first thing you ever heard her? Well, one of the first things she did.
Selma. She was in Selma.
Which one?
Hey, White People.
Was that
I've never seen that before.
I don't know if she said hey, but I'm gonna look it up.
But again, and I think that's part of our issue is the opportunity. And this is the interesting thing. White women speak of the same opportunity too, and the roles that are just not out there.
So does that sound like it's just women?
Right, just women, and a lot of them have started their own production companies and creating their own opportunities so that we would get out there.
It was Dear White People.
Dear White People. Dear White People.
Yes, Dear White People.
Dear White People.
If you've not seen it, it's funny and sarcastic and poignant. So take a look at it.
And I'm gonna do number 11, and we're gonna take a break because then we're gonna do the top 10. But number 11, Queen Latifah.
Oh, love them all. Love them all. The funny, I was even watching Equalizer last night, and I honestly am not a watcher of that show. But I just like to see that she's on TV. I don't care what she's doing.
Right. Again, another one who can do almost any role you kind of give her. She has pulled off all kinds of roles. And I think the Equalizer now really does show her serious side. Much more. Obviously it's not a comedic role. She doesn't do funny things in it, but you could take her seriously. So we'll come back after the break with our top 10. Yay.
And we are back. All right, so we are talking about leading ladies in film and television. Let's bring the ladies in. We've got Dr. Melissa Simmons, and she talks.
Hello. And I want to talk about another, and I want you to think of some people that you would think would have been at least in the top, in the top 20. Another one didn't get the top 20, but again, I think she's on the same line as Taraji, Queen Latifah and everything. Regina Hall. She's actually doing a lot more these days. So I think her time may be ahead of her.
She has a new movie that's really, really it's a thriller. It's an action
she's
thriller.
She's done a few thrillers already. So
it not funny one.
Not a funny one.
Oh, yeah. Not you talking about Regina Hall?
Regina Hall.
Yeah. What thriller did she do?
She did, I think it was Obsessed. It was not Obsessed. It wasn't Obsessed, it was Beyonce. That's another one not on the list.
Right.
She shouldn't be. Now I love B, but not as an actress. Nope.
I don't think she's a bad actress. I mean, she's out there too. But she goes, I do. I don't think
I love her, but
I think the one she's played has been decent. But anyway, number 10. I almost said her name, but Taraji P. Henson.
I just read something the other day. I have to give the alert that said that Beyonce is going to stop acting. Did you guys see that?
No. We need to fact check that. I don't know. Don't put no false things out there, Tracy.
It was just an alert. It was an alert. I don't know how true it is, but
don't put no false things out
there. Phone.
He said, "Don't stop me from acting."
The producer did.
You had to come on.
See, y'all don't mess with the wrong person.
Wait,
we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Hello? Okay, we hear you now.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. No. So the statement that in reference to was a post from Beyonce's role in Cadillac Records playing Etta James, and which was an amazing role. Disclaimer. But what it was saying was she decided that she didn't want to spend all her focus and energy acting, and Tina said it. So her mom was speaking for her and said she decided after this role that she wants to dedicate her time and energy into her music fully and didn't want to continue acting. But she has still done roles like The Lion King and the other small little things in the process, but her main focus will always be music. Continue your conversation.
Thank you.
Again, Thank you, Mr. Producer. And that's why I mentioned her. She's up there. She was she was nominated for an Academy Award. What can we do? Did something well at one point. Anywho, number 10, Taraji P. Henson.
Oh yes. Goes without
What's your
saying.
favorite role? What's your favorite role she's done?
Oh gosh, Hidden Figures is definitely a top one.
Yes.
That's not my favorite one though.
I'm trying to think of. Oh my gosh, there's so many roles for Taraji.
I don't know. See, I'd have to separate them: serious or funny, or playful.
Yeah.
Hidden Figures, I absolutely love.
Yeah.
I love when she gets very passionate or determined in her roles. She has one now where she's playing someone's mom in a very rural city, urban city. I'm not quite sure the name of the movie though.
But again, I think that's her ability to play a lot of different roles. And again, I think that's another person that, if given the right role, she could kill it.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Number 9, Zoe Saldana.
Rabbit, he said.
That's my girl too. I like her.
Always loved her.
Again, a new Oscar winner, and the versatility she also brings to roles is quite amazing.
Do you know who I get her confused with? And you said her earlier. I mean, I know Zoe when I see her, but Tandy Newton for some reason confused.
They resemble.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely do.
Sometimes. Very early on, I did.
But Zoe's had some really huge roles, right?
Yeah.
She's had some really big roles, and she kills it every time.
Yeah,
every time. Even her show on Prime, Lioness. Oh, so good, so good.
Again,
she's amazing.
This is the opportunities. It's a lot about opportunity. So again, a Monique, not on the list, but if she was given more, every role she's only had a few. I think maybe 3 or 4. Those 4 has been phenomenal. Not like she brings everything. So just a wonderful actress. Number 8, Kerry Washington.
Always love her. From a kid, from when she first started with those B movies. Love her. Love her.
Yeah.
Scandal is still my fave.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Another one not mentioned, has not played a lot of roles, but does know how to act and acts well, Lisa Bonet.
Yeah, she stopped.
She stopped. She did stop. She came out. But she, if she pursued it, she could really have been.
She draws you into.
She does.
It's drama, but I think she's a method actor.
I think her in the one with Will Smith was really that was her best role.
Was that the one?
That was the spy. That was the one. They know every. They not the spy one, but the one with Gene Hackman. As a matter of fact, you can give us the name of that one. But I just saw it the other day.
Okay.
Number 7, Alfre Woodard.
Oh yes,
like her.
Yeah,
quirky kind of. She can be serious too.
She's done a little bit of both.
But
done a little bit of
She's been funny, and most of her roles are serious, but she another one that's able to bring it.
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State.
That was for Lisa Bonet. Yeah.
Yes.
Played it very well. Very well. Quite believable, that role. Number 6, Regina King.
Love her always.
Love her. Yeah.
Another one.
We love her.
I wish she would come back. She has not come back yet since her lost her child. But
she did. She has done a couple of things. Yes, he's been behind the scenes. Again, healing. I saw an interview she's done recently, and she's healing. So good for her. You know what I'm saying?
Great actress from a child.
Yeah. Oh, from a child. What now? What? Okay. So this is a question. What was her famous child role?
I think
227.
she just said it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you say 227. Yes.
Brenda.
A lot of people think it was the one with Urkel, Family Matters. They get her mixed up with that one.
Yeah.
She is 227.
Right.
Number 5, Cicely Tyson.
Woo! All time favorite. Yeah.
I can see that face everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I don't know, it felt even greater to see her in our era because our parents watched her as a young actress, and then she, Tyler Perry brought her back. All these other producers and directors brought her back and gave her wonderful, well, not gave her, but provided her with wonderful roles that we were still able to see her in her prime. And of course,
right. And I think
you had to play
you
the
just
mother.
said something, right. But I think you just said something. Tyler Perry. If you look at this list, he has put most of these women in movies. When you look at this list, Tyler Perry is still the person putting these women in movies. So big shout out to Tyler Perry and him understanding the importance of the Black woman and the Black role for women. And I give him, he has championed that. Like you said, he brought Cicely Tyson back to the stage. He brought, I remember Gladys Knight back to the stage. He brought people back to the stage that needed to come back to the stage. Right. So he gave a lot of honor out there and gave opportunity. So kudos to Tyler Perry for making sure these women were not forgotten. Number 4, Whoopi Goldberg.
I love it all. Jumping Jack Flash, all of it.
And I think those are the older ones that she did that are kind of corny.
Yeah. But still good.
But still good.
Connie. Connie. Is her name Carissa? No. Karine. Sorry.
Karina. Was it Karina? Yes.
Ghost.
With the little girl.
Yes. Yes. Again, Whoopi Goldberg just can do it. She just can do it. And I even take it back to her one-woman show. I seen pieces. I never went to it, but I've seen on TV clips of her one-woman show when she really started out. She's brilliant. She's a brilliant actress.
I've always liked her.
She's a brilliant person, right?
Yeah.
Overall, yeah.
And you mentioned something about her earlier.
Yeah, she just was nominated, and I don't have it up right now because I didn't know we were going to really talk about it.
I know, I got it.
She was nominated for a position with the United Nations, and I'll have to go back and take a look. I'll bring it up when I have it back.
Yes, but again, just what she does, even her role on The View. I mean, she's who she is, and I love it. I love all of it. We get into the top 3. Drum roll, please. Number 3, Halle Berry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Halle Berry.
She deserves it.
Oscar winner.
Versatile. Very
versatile.
From Baps to
I was gonna say my favorite one is Baps. Everything she's ever done. My favorite role is Baps. When she goes like this,
I know.
she beats him down.
Yeah. I love her as Storm.
She is James Bond. She just can. She can.
Yeah, she's done pretty much all of it, right?
There's nothing she can't. And I think that's the piece. She can do it all. And we not upset with Halle. You go ahead and give me back some Baps. I'll be happy.
Right. They should revisit it.
Love Baps. Number 2. I'm gonna let you say your favorite person. Tracy, who's your favorite?
Angela Bassett.
Number 2.
Yeah, she's up there.
That's right.
Number 2.
What's the most memorable movie for you guys?
What's love got to do with it?
No, honey.
Really?
Like this. and lit that car on fire and flicked it off and kept on walking. What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Liberated everybody.
Yes.
Tell me that's when we wanted to exhale. Go ahead, Angela.
Yes,
Burn
she
it
did.
down.
Waiting to exhale. Yes, she
Wait
did.
to exhale. Yes. Yes.
She absolutely did.
I mean, that is everything that moved.
Got her
Again,
groove back.
what
She
can
said,
she
"I'm a
do?
date the young man. I'm gonna be a sex symbol." She already was anyway. Oh my goodness.
And interesting comment. She recently had an interview with her and Keke Palmer. And Keke Palmer did not know, because Keke was small, did not know that she wasn't Tina Turner.
Oh.
She saw her from Tina Turner. And when she got Akilah and the Bee, somebody asked her, who would you like to be your mom? And she said, Angela Bassett. And that's how how she got the role, was the recommendation. And Keke Palmer was like, I can't believe that's a real story. She said, yes, because they hadn't cast the mom at that point. But because she loved that movie with her and Lawrence Fishburne, she
said, I want Tina Turner to be my mom. That's right. Tina said, that's enough.
That's enough. So love it. And last, the number one Black actress of all time is, I have you stumped, Shima.
You do. I said one name, but I don't think it's going to be her. But go ahead.
Viola Davis.
Oh, yay. Woman King. Woman King. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Who was you thinking?
Diane Carroll.
Yes. Honorable mention though, right? Broke the barrier open.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. But boy, does Viola deserve.
Viola Davis almost broke the network when she took a wig off on Murder.
Yes.
That was the best acting ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And when you understand, when you understand what it means for Black women in hair.
Exactly. And at the time, just the setting itself, it's at night. I'm tired. I'm fighting all day long. I don't want any of this. Like, I want everything off. She was like, I need to be free.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, did she win the Emmy for that? I got she had to win it for that. That role, that one thing, I cried. Oh my goodness. But just that whole role she did, How to Get Away with Murder, was just impeccable.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Another one, The Help. Yeah.
The Help. What can she do?
And Woman King. I mean,
Woman King.
That was so good. Yeah.
She pushes the boundary of herself, and she did a and again, I think many people will call her the best actress, Black actress for this generation right now. She's the best. And in comparison, somebody, compares her to Meryl Streep. She's the Black Meryl Streep. But she politely told everybody, but I don't make Meryl Streep money.
That's right.
I'm the best. And I'm on her par. And she is.
Yeah.
She should be paid the best. So again, unfortunately, there's a lot of disparity in this. Yeah. And these women, I think it does warrant that these women need to be given the opportunity to act, given the roles that needs to be given. Up and coming producers and actresses that I think is gonna take some of them come to the top. You got Issa Rae, Insecure, her the whole thing. She's a writer, she's a producer. She's an actress herself, but she's another one breaking boundaries because she's like, I'm not waiting for you to do it.
Well, you said Keke Palmer. She's not afraid to do
quadruple threat.
Anything, any role, any job. How are you a game show host?
Yeah,
come on,
because you have the personality, you have the delivery, you have
has it all.
Yeah.
Quinta Brunson.
Just like Samuel Jackson said, I don't turn anything down. That's what Kiki
Right.
And his 100+ movies is a testament to
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
100+.
Yes, that's right.
Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary is everything.
She's a hidden gem.
And
I mean,
we
everybody
haven't
loves
seen her
Abbott
yet.
Elementary, but she is something.
There's some, but we haven't seen her
It's
really
coming.
go for it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Her next movie is going to be something. I'm going to mess up this name. So I'm gonna let Tracy say the name.
Put me on the spot. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Ayo Edebiri.
Yes, that was good.
I think you may have hit
All
it.
right.
I think you got it. Again, from The Bear. She is a multiple Emmy Award winner for The Bear. Her acting, I mean, I think she's won either 2 or 3 times that the supporting actress role for The Bear. She's great. She's great. She's another one out there letting people know that she can do this. Oh, and Inside Out too. She's in that one also. Multiple Emmy Award winner. Again, there's some up and coming people. Keke Palmer, obviously, Quinta Brunson. I mean, this list is going to go on, and I think that's the beauty of it. And the beauty is, and Kerry Washington now has gone behind the camera. She is also she's
coming out with some good stuff.
So again, I think the more people, more people that do this and create roles for ourselves. For our people, for our women, you're going to see really some of these actresses go to the next level.
And we shouldn't forget about Chandraland.
Oh, who was in there?
We never forget about her. Well, I mean, again, one of the things I will say, well, of course, Cynthia Erivo. Yes. Again, these are the up and coming best actresses to come. Lena Wyatt. I think these are the, what I'm looking forward to. Number one, I'm going to call it Cynthia Erivo, Oscar for Wicked 2. I think it would be a travesty if she doesn't get it. But the more the Regina Kings, Taraji P. Henson's, Kerry Washington's get, produce, the more we'll see. There's more stories of Black women to be told out there. So there's leading roles that are waiting to be written.
That name that you could not pronounce, is that the girl who's in Reasonable Doubt?
Ooh, you have
Lena Waithe or Ayo Edebiri?
Yeah. I'm not. I don't know. That's a good one.
No,
because I say that because you mentioned her, and then you mentioned Kerry Washington, who is the executive producer, one of the executive producers for Reasonable Doubt, and it is a very good show. And the leading lady, she is a really good actress, and I thought that was her name, but I could be wrong.
Well, I think, we need to continue to celebrate them, watch some of them for our Black leading actresses to let them go. I have 2 written roles already for somebody if they want to come and get it. But again, that's what it's going to take, somebody telling their story and writing the story so that somebody could pick it up. Best prediction, best original song. Yes, Wicked 2. I agree, Nick. Cynthia Erivo, next year is your year. And we're looking to see more from Viola, Angela, Hallie, Whoopi.
All of them.
And I want to mention my other girl too, because she did such an amazing job in The Color Purple, Fantasia Barrino. Let's not forget her. I hope that she decides to continue to act, because I think she did an amazing job in The Color Purple.
Danielle, forgot the last name, also from Color Purple.
Oh, yes.
Danielle. Again, up and come Danielle Brooks. Thank you. Up and coming women that are looking to even exceed what we've already seen from some of these wonderful actresses. I'm excited. I love this. Next week, maybe we could talk about the singers. We didn't get to the singers.
Let's do
it.
More women.
Next week, we'll come back and we'll talk about the top 20 Black singers, women singers of all time. So join us next week on Fem Talk.
We love you guys. We'll see you here 8:30 p.m. next week. Take care.